Well, this has been the method it's been paid for over 60 years, and trucking's paid for half the tab into the trust fund. But since 1993, it hasn't been raised, and we're seeing a disparity in what our roads and bridges need and what funding is available. So our industry is willing to pay more. We're willing to pay 20 cents more on the gallon. 5 cents a year over 4 years will raise $340 billion over 10 years. That's real money. It's a very conservative proposal because it costs less than 1 cent on the dollar to administer this. So we feel this is real money. It's going to appeal, we hope, to the president and to Congress as they take up an infrastructure bill in 2018.
So this would be charged at the wholesale moment, but it would presumably be then passed on to the retail customer who goes in and fills his or her tank at the pumps. Your membership is all for this. They support it.
Absolutely. So is the Chamber of Commerce, most of the business community that's involved in this initiative. We haven't even have organized labor. So when's the last time you have business and labor working together on an issue? This is one of them. And we feel this is the way to raise money. It's real money. It's a conservative proposal. And it's going to get our roads and bridges back into ship shape.
Yeah, and my sources, Chris, in D.C. are telling me that the BOLD Act, which didn't really go anywhere last year, which raises revenues through oil and gas and some other things, not just a gas tax, is likely going to be resurrected in some form. There's bipartisan support. Again, according to the folks that I'm talking to in D.C., I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. How likely can you put odds, 80%, 20%, whatever, on the fact that we will get a meaningful infrastructure plan involving roads and bridges done this year? What are the odds?
Well, it really depends on, whether both parties come to the center and want to do what's right for America. I mean, this isn't about parties. Republicans and Democrats drive on roads. They don't discriminate based on party affiliation. So we're going to need to take this approach based on what's good for America. What we're proposing is real money. It's not P3s for roads and bridges. It's not tolling. That's fake funding. It's 35 cents on a dollar to administer that. That is not conservative. We're putting less than 1 cent on a dollar for 20 cents baked into the price of fuel at the rack. It's the most conservative approach to raise $340 billion over 10 years. That's real money. Folks out there in the real world will notice that difference when the roads and bridges are improved almost immediately.
So I can anticipate that there might be two places where you would get pushback. One would be from the right, where people are averse to raising taxes basically of any sort, and the other might be among constituents who say that low-income people who commute long distances to go to work are going to pay disproportionately. It's because the tax is not a progressive one. It is regressive. It affects everyone the same. Your answers?
Well, it's not conservative to spend 35 cents on a dollar for P3s and roads and bridges. Tolling is not the solution. You can't toll your way out of this, and 99% of the roads and bridges out there require a lot of throughput. They don't have it, so those aren't profitable. The average cost per motorist right now per year for the cost of doing nothing is $1,500 a year. $1,000 spent wasting gas sitting in traffic, and another $500 spent on vehicles repairing, them from potholes and damage caused by the roads and bridges. That's offset by what we're proposing. We're giving good roads and bridges everywhere in America. Right now in Arlington at I-66, 7-mile stretch is now being tolled at peak hours $46. One way, one day, one road. We're talking $2 a week for that same motorist for all roads and bridges. This is a no-brainer.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.